Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm going to be talking about supplements and what I take during prep. So if you're interested in learning more about that, please stay tuned. But before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who is a subscriber, and if you're not subscribed already, you're gonna want to subscribe because once we hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for you guys. So if you like this video, be sure to also give it a thumbs up and be sure to click that notification bell to be notified on the next upload. I love you guys so much. Let's get started. So first things first, I certainly do not take majority of these supplements off season. However, when I am during prep, I think that these are very essential because you are depleting your body of, certain foods that might have the nutrients that you need to fulfill those voids. So supplementation, I feel, is very key during a prep, but off season, do you need these things? Not really. You can get that from all of your daily food, all your greens, and all that fun stuff. But because we're on prep, I thought I would just talk about them because I don't think I actually did a video on supplements the last time that I was on prep, so I'm like, why not? By the way, all these supplements are going to be listed down in the description box, so I'll have like a link to where you can get it on Amazon because I think everybody has Amazon, right? So at least it'll be easier for you to find, and if you want to order some of this stuff, it'll be accessible to you. All right, so the first, sorry, I'm like moving around. So the first supplement that I want to talk about is glutamine. I take this 4 times a day. It's this bad boy right here. Glutamine by Optimum Nutrition. So I take this before and after my cardio in the morning, and then before and after I train. So glutamine is an amino acid that we have in our body. However, when we're doing such intense work at the gym, when we're exercising for a long period of time, it's hard for your body to replenish that amino acid, and then that creates muscle breakdown, and we don't want that. We want to try and preserve as much muscle as possible, especially coming off season and going into a prep. We've done so much work to try and gain as much muscle possible that glutamine is going to help preserve that. So was I taking this off season? No, I wasn't. Will I now? Yeah, I think I'm going to definitely continue to keep my glutamine after my show is over, just because I realize now it's like, oh my god, I've just put in so much work to build my body back up that I just don't want to spare any muscle tissue at all. So I think that it is very, very important. All right, so next supplement that I want to talk about is branched chain amino acids. This bad boy right here. I take this by Optimum Nutrition during my prep. Off season, I am not consuming this in this form. I am consuming in a powder form where it tastes delicious and it has artificial sweeteners to make it taste good and all these different flavors. That's what I consume off season. During prep, I consume the pure capsules, and it doesn't have anything else but this. So the reason for that is because during my prep, I'm not someone that is going to be taking any sweeteners, and that's just what my coach prefers for me to do. And that's depending on your coach, you will get someone who lets you drink the sweet stuff or doesn't let you drink the sweet stuff. And honestly, I feel like it's a nice way to just wind off of the sweeteners and give myself a break, because off season, I'm definitely always consuming that stuff. So it's nice to get a little break from that. However, I do miss it. So back to the topic. Branched chain amino acids are definitely an essential thing to include into your diet off prep and during your prep, just because it helps for you to recover faster and also helps with protein synthesis. So it's gonna promote that muscle growth. When I say essential, it means that your body needs it. Non-essential means your body already makes it. So that's just kind of a little biology, little terminology that I still remember from my college days. So yeah, Branched chain amino acids, definitely essential. Also, I forgot to mention BCAAs. I pair this up together with my Glutamine, these bad boys together. So I'm taking both at the same time, my Glutamine and my BCAAs before, after cardio, before training, after training. Those two just, they go together like cheese in cheesecake. I'm really bad with sayings, guys, so help me out here. You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean, right? They go together. They're like, they're best friends. So I definitely take these together, and when I'm off season, I'm definitely gonna take them together. Not in this form though. Take them in powder form. But this one, we gonna take this one. Next supplement that I want to talk about is a probiotic. This is the one that I take. I actually buy this at Costco. It's got 140 capsules, so it's a better buy versus getting it online somewhere or at Walmart or wherever it is that they sell this bad boy. But whatever probiotic you like, by all means take it. It helps with digestion, it helps with immunity, your skin, and just helps you to stay regular. That's what probiotics are meant to do. It helps to reduce bloating, and I think they're very, very essential for the everyday person, whether you're training or you're not. Since my first prep, actually a little bit before my first prep, I decided to start taking a probiotic just because I knew that it would help to reduce bloating and it helped to keep you regular. That's a little awkward, but you know, you need to stay regular. Keep your body moving and getting rid of all the bad stuff that you don't want to keep inside of you. Like, that's just disgusting, you know what I'm saying? And ever since, I've put like so many of my friends on this stuff, and on this one in particular. I can't speak for any other probiotic, to be quite honest, but this one I really, really like, and I had done so much research when I had first found it to make sure that I was taking something that had two big strains that are very essential for me personally. But do your own research. Don't take everything that I say as like hardcore, like this is what I have to do. This is just me personally, and I want to share that with you. So do your research. If you think a probiotic is important in your diet, then by all means just take it. Otherwise, you know, if you're not sure, ask your doctor. I'm not a doctor. So the other supplement that I want to talk about is a multivitamin, and this is by Optimum Nutrition. Any multivitamin will do. However, I much rather prefer to take this. I used to, back in the day, take a multi-gummy, which is great. It tastes amazing. It's like you're eating candy. Was it doing anything? I honestly don't think so. However, when once I got off of this, I noticed a huge difference in my body, and I had to get back on this. Like, it's kind of crazy. I don't want to cry right now because this is kind of like sensitive topic for me, but I guess I'll let you guys know in a little bit. But Optimum Nutrition makes a multivitamin for women and one for men. So obviously you want to get what is right for you. I really like this multivitamin because it not only has the essential vitamins and minerals that your body needs, but it keeps that athlete in mind. It also includes antioxidants in here. It has something very important, biotin, you know, just a whole bunch of other additional things that I think, you know, are nice. That I don't have to take a biotin pill, you know, and more antioxidants. It's all in here. It's all in here, which is, oh, my hair's on it. Nice. So something that I wanted to talk about that I kind of was about to start crying about right now. So I actually, once I had gotten off of all my supplementation after my show, I feel like, well, first of all, I should have continued to take a multivitamin. Like I said earlier, or maybe I didn't, but I just had decided off season to just get off of every single supplement that I was taking. I wanted to give my liver a break and just, you know, I don't know. It's just weird taking a bunch of stuff, honestly. However, I'm not opposed to it, but I just thought let's just take a break. However, I took a very long break. Like, I didn't take any supplements aside from like my probiotic. I still took that. What else did I still take? That was it. I would take some BCAAs here and there, like with my drink or whatever, when I would drink something. But I didn't continue the multivitamin. And after my show, or during my prep, my hair felt so full, beautiful, thick, long, and I always had heard stories about like people losing their hair during prep, but for me it was the total opposite. Like my hair was like growing. Like, I loved it, and I keep saying and it's getting annoying, but I was so happy, right? And then all of a sudden I was like, whatever, I don't need a multivitamin. And I started noticing like little like bald spots in my hair. My hair was falling out so much. And even before my first show, my hair would fall out so much that it was just scary. Then I got on all these supplements and I noticed that I reduced the amount of hair loss. And like when I would wash my hair, I would notice a drastic difference. Like, my hair wouldn't fall out. Then I went off season, got off everything, and started noticing again like my hair falling out. And stupid little me, I didn't take my multivitamin, and I feel like that played a really like big role in my hair loss, on top of the fact that I wasn't really making the effort to consume as much greens as I was during my prep. I mean, I was consuming like all my protein, like I made sure I was hitting my protein goals and I was eating my delicious carbs, but I wasn't really focusing on getting those nutritious leafy greens and all that stuff. So all I gotta say is, if you're off prep, on prep, if you're just somebody that doesn't work out or works out, it doesn't necessarily have to be on a prep or not. Like, multivitamins, I feel, are very, very essential because you are probably not consuming enough veggies in your diet as it is. Maybe you are, and if you are, give this video a thumbs up. Or if you're not, give this video a thumbs up because you need to, okay? Jeez. I'm just kidding. But like, the daily recommended amount of veggies that you should be consuming is 5 to 6 servings, okay? So ask yourself, have you been consuming that on a daily basis? Majority of us are gonna say no. So multivitamin is definitely something that is very, very essential. So get yourself a multivitamin. And I don't know if I've been noticing anything different about my hair, but it definitely feels a little bit fuller. Granted, it's only been a couple weeks since I've been taking my multivitamin, since the beginning of my prep, so I started seeing it more towards the end. So hopefully after I get a nice little haircut, it just starts to do some growth action, you know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, we all have that. Something is always wrong with us. Something, right? Nobody's perfect. So just because it looks like someone is having a perfect life on social media doesn't mean that they are. So that is just something that I'm going through right now, like hair loss. It's crazy. It's amazing. Anyways, it's part of getting old. All right, so the next supplement that I want to talk about is CLA, and this is the bad boy that I take by Muscle Farm. So CLA helps to reduce fat without reducing your muscle. So this, I think, is very essential for a prep. So if you're interested, check the description box below. This is going to help to promote fat loss while still maintaining your muscle. So obviously when I'm off season, I'm not trying to get rid of fat. I'm not trying to cut. So I'm not going to be taking this off season. Maybe if I do like some sort of mini cut after like trying to reverse and do mini cut and like whatever the process is for that. If you guys want me to talk a little bit more about reverse dieting and what I did my first time, let me know down in the comments, because I think my reverse went very well. I didn't blow up or anything like that. All right, so the next thing that I want to talk about is amino acids. Now, I know I mentioned this is the one that I take, Amino Complete by, what's it called? Now Sports. It has every single amino, it's a complete amino acid, right? We want to keep our amino acids nice and high in our body so that we help to promote that protein synthesis and keep our levels high so we continue to build muscle. You know what I'm saying? When you're cutting, you're gonna lose muscle. So having an amino acid is definitely essential. All right, so the next one that I want to talk about is carnitine. This is the one that I take, Carnitine Core by Muscle Farm. And this bad boy right here, I've been through so many of these bottles. They need to seriously make a bigger version of this because you can take this 1, 2, or 3 times a day, and a serving is 2 capsules, and there's only 30 capsules in here. So if you're taking it once a day, it lasts you for 30 days, right? If you're taking it twice a day, how many days is that? Not a lot. Even 3 times a day, like what the hell, you know? The good thing is that this stuff is cheap, so you can find it really, really cheap. The cheapest I found it was on Amazon. So I'll be sure to, like I said, put that in the description box. But I feel like it just gives you a little bit of an edge and grabs that little bit of extra fat and converts that into energy. Will this work for everybody off season if you're just a, you know, regular gym goer? No, I don't think so, and you'll probably find a lot of research on it that says that carnitine is trash, it's not worth it, and really it's not, unless like you're on a prep and you want a little bit of extra edge, something to give you a little bit of a boost, then sure, why not? I do. However, when I'm off season, this is not something that I'm gonna take off season. I'm not focusing on losing fat per se or cutting. So either way, it doesn't really do much. So yeah, that's the little gist on carnitine. However, I do like this a little bit more too, this one in specific, because it does have raspberry ketones. So if you're on a low calorie diet, raspberry ketones is gonna help to give you a little bit of energy. So yeah, helps to grab your fat, metabolize it, and turn it into energy. Especially for those who are working super, super hard at the gym. I think carnitine is a good little, you know, good thing to take if you want. It's up to you. You do what you want. Next thing that I want to talk about is glucosamine. This is the bad boy that I am taking by Now Sports. Yeah, this is Now Sports. I guess it's just Now. Anyways, glucosamine. This one is paired up with, I'm gonna say this wrong, so please forgive me, chondroitin. Glucosamine and chondroitin with MSM. This is going to help with your joint support. If you are doing like very high impact stuff, I think glucosamine is really, really important. For example, my boyfriend would always complain, my knee hurts, oh, I can't do this because my knee hurts, I hurt myself, my wrist is starting to hurt, I hurt myself. And I'm like, you need to start taking something for your joints, like help to lubricate them bad boys and give them some sort of love. And after he started taking glucosamine, not this one in particular, he took a different brand, I have not heard him complain about knee problems, which is amazing. Thank you. Thank you, glucosamine. It's amazing. So yeah, I think this is really, really helpful, especially if you're doing like really high impact stuff, and even if you're not on prep and you're just working really hard at the gym, putting in that hard work, I think glucosamine is really, really helpful. Dandelion Root. This is the one that I am currently taking. This is actually new to my prep this time around. I did not take this during my first prep. However, I had been doing a lot of research on Dandelion Root, and I've been wanting to take it, and then my coach was like, start taking this. I'm like, okay, cool. I've actually already like wanted to take it anyway, but I'm glad you decided to let me know to start taking it. So Dandelion Root is a natural diuretic, so it's going to help to expel that water out of your body and reduce the bloating and all that water that you're holding whenever after you eat certain things, or maybe you're having too much sodium. Dandelion Root is going to help to like keep you nice and smooth looking. Ooh. Today was not arm day, but sorry guys, I just had a bro moment. However, you don't have to take this. This is not necessary. Another good diuretic that you can eat is actually asparagus. I have asparagus in my diet already, so that's great. However, if you want a little extra edge like I do, Dandelion Root is the way to go. Cool? Cool. And so something that I've also been incorporating is Sweet Sweat. So I know this isn't technically a supplement, but I just thought I'd throw it in there because I just restocked and I'm like, it's a new bottle. You know what I'm saying? And once we hit 2,000 subscribers, I definitely am going to be giving one of these away with other goodies as well. So it's a little bonus for you to like get a little sneak peek as to when we hit 2K so that we can do this giveaway. That rhymed. Hey. Alright, anyways, Sweet Sweat. So this helps to increase circulation in your body, helps to draw out sweat, which in turn is going to help to get rid of some of that extra water that you're holding, which is amazing. Who doesn't want that? Nobody wants to be looking like we're holding extra pounds when really it's just water. It's insane. Not only that, but it helps to create circulation in those like problem areas of your muscles. So if you didn't properly warm up, applying Sweet Sweat to areas that you're working out is going to help to prevent injury, which, you know, nobody wants an injury, especially if you're on a prep. God, no. No injuries here, because you just did all that hard work to get injured and now all of a sudden you're out. You're out for the count. It's going to be hard for you to recover. And when you're injured, like you do not want to like provoke that injury to just get even worse. You're just going to put yourself in a bad situation. And you know, if it's some way to prevent injury, that's great. So Sweet Sweat, along with like the glucosamine that I mentioned earlier, is gonna help with that. So that's all, folks. Guys, that's gonna conclude this video. I hope you liked it. I keep wiggling in my seat. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is just what I take, the recommendations from my coach. I am not a doctor. Consult with your doctor, consult with your coach to see what is best for you. This is just something that I do and thought I'd share with you guys in case you were curious. So yeah, don't take everything that I say as cold hard facts. Do your own research on everything before you start taking something. And again, consult your doctor if you are still curious and are worried about like, should I take this, should I not? But yeah, that is that. If I made any mistakes or said something that was incorrect, please correct me in the comments and I'll be sure to write a little, you know, disclaimer in my description like, oops, said this wrong, so that somebody doesn't come across it. I'm not perfect, so everything I say might not be exactly as it should or worded the way that it should, and that's probably why I've avoided making a supplements video. And like I said, not all of this stuff is essential for the everyday person, the everyday gym goer. This is just what I do. So that's that. Just had to throw that little disclaimer in there. Alright guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. If there's something that you take during your prep or feel like, should I take this? Let me know down in the comments. I'm very curious to know. So yeah, and all of the supplements that I mentioned in here, even the Sweet Sweat, will be linked in the description down below, with links to like if you wanted to buy it on Amazon. That's just probably going to be the easiest way, or if I can't find it on Amazon, I'll like put it somewhere else where it might be accessible to everybody. So yeah, like I said, let's get this video out to as many people as we possibly can with as many thumbs ups as we can. And once we get to 2K, I'm so excited. I can't wait to do a giveaway, and like I said, this is definitely going to be in it with other goodies. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!